Hello there. We are doing week 20, day 2. We're going to continue our review of quadrilaterals and triangles, as well as a couple of other review questions. I've put here for you a reference. We have 3 types of triangles here. The first is an isosceles triangle. And if you recall from the iReady lesson and from 4th grade, you may have learned that an isosceles triangle is one that has 2 equal sides. These marks here are just indicating that this side and this side are the same length. Equilateral triangles, means that this is a triangle with 3 sides that have the same length. And then finally we have the scaling triangle, and I'm not going to mark any of those sides because they are all different measurements. No side is the same in length. So those are our 3 basic triangles. So number 1, you're going to use that reference to correctly identify the 3-sided shape or the triangle that has exactly 2 equal sides. Number 2 is asking us which shape has 4 equal sides but no right angle. So here we have 2 shapes. We have a rhombus and we have a square. Both have sides that are equal in length. And I'm going to remind you of something. A square can be called a rhombus, but it's a special rhombus because it has right angles. So if you look down at your choices below, which has 4 equal sides but no right angles? I think you will successfully identify the name of that shape. Number 3, Kara has a shape that has 8 sides and 4 parallel lines. What is Kara's shape? We actually reviewed that yesterday. An 8-sided shape has a special name. There's a sea creature that helps me to remember that prefix. Hopefully you do too. Number 4, which shape does not have any parallel sides? Well, there's a rhombus. Rhombus has 2 parallel sides. There's a trapezoid that has at least 1 pair of parallel sides. So this side and this side are parallel in length. We know a square has 2 parallel sides, and an isosceles triangle, well, there it is, and I don't see any parallel sides. Number 5, Will has an equilateral triangle. There it is, a reference for you. What is not true about an equilateral triangle? They're going to ask you questions that might include some review about angles. So we identified this as a right angle. You'll recall that angles that are smaller than a right angle are called acute. I'll write that word there. And angles that are larger than a right angle are those that we call obtuse. Obtuse. Very sloppy. My apologies. Okay, so what's true about an equilateral triangle? You can use that picture and read carefully each description. We're going to look now at number 6. There's a block of concrete that weighs 12 pounds, 5 ounces. There's also a bag of sand that weighs 20 pounds and 1 ounce. How much heavier is the sand? You have a couple of different ways to solve this. I don't necessarily think it's necessary. Well, it may be. I don't know. We'll have to look at this. You can subtract. We're going to put our heavier weight on top, which is 20 pounds and 1 ounce. I should actually write that in a different color. So let's take a look at this. We have 20 pounds, 1 ounce. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract from that 12 pounds because I'm finding the difference in weight, how much heavier this one is. Let me erase this. And I'll put my ounces in red here. 12 pounds, 5 ounces. Now, what I'm hoping you recognize is that you cannot subtract 5 ounces from 1 ounce, but we could do a little regrouping here. So let's see what that would look like. I could take a pound away from my 20 pounds, and I can exchange that for a pound. How many ounces are in 1 pound? Hopefully you recall that there are 16 ounces in a pound. 16 ounces plus 1 would give us a total of 17 ounces. So 17, now I have enough ounces to subtract. 17 minus 5, do your subtracting there. $19 minus 12. So I see 7 pounds, 12 ounces. Now, all of these answers have 7 pounds. 2 of them are actually the same, 7 1/4, 7 1/4. What you have to figure out is what fraction of a pound is 12 ounces. So we could put 12 ounces. This is how many ounces we have. How many ounces are in a pound? 16. If we simplify this, we can get our fraction. What we're doing is converting this from ounces to pounds. Think of a number that is a factor of both that we can divide by. I know we can divide by 2, but is there something bigger? I'm thinking we could divide each by 4. 16 divided by 4 is 4. And 12 divided by 4 is 3. So now I think I have discovered my answer. Hopefully that review makes sense for you.